I'm Grandmaster Ben Finegold, and you're not. Let's do it! Who dares challenge me? I dare anyone and everyone. Hammer was doing 1 minute blindfolds. Yeah, but I could do 1 minute blindfolds, but that's too easy. Okay, so let's do some blindfolds, with Josh. Okay, 49-second blindfold. Now I have a question. No, I'm going to do it.
Oh,
I have a question. Are you ready?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me the move.
I haven't moved yet.
All right. 1 minute.
D4.
E6, 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 E6. God.
I3.
D5, D5, D5.
E3.
What?
E3.
There's no E3.
They played E3.
I thought he played E4 on move 1.
D4.
Oh, I can't understand you because of ebonics. Knight F6. Knight F6.
Bishop B5 check.
C6. Bishop D6. Pre-move. Pre-move. Knight BD7. Pre-move.
I didn't pre-move D6.
Pre-move. Bishop D6.
All right. Okay.
Knight BD7. Castles. Pre-move.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Tell me the moves he's making. Okay, Queen E7. I gotta get somebody who can actually do the moves. E5.
Impossible.
Okay. I mean, you aren't telling me his moves. All right. I can't play. You're not telling me his moves. You're not telling me any of his moves he made. All right. I'll play blindfold, but I'll have to do it where I'm blindfold because Josh wouldn't tell me his moves. He said E4. So, yeah. Totally not Josh's fault. Totally Josh's fault. Man, I never saw anybody who was more at fault. He didn't tell me any of the moves. 49-second blindfold. You hear me talking, hillbilly boy? I ain't through with you by damn sight. I'm going to get medieval on your ass. Your stream is glitched. We can't see any pieces. But that guy's kidding. Because he put ... Oh, White's not going to win it. Or is he? C4. And C4 is? Explosive. Explosive, right. I don't see a future for this rook. Sort of like the kids in this class. That was protected, and now it's not. I wish I could take it. How could I attack his pawn? Hold on, let me think about it. Man, how could I attack that pawn?
Do an airstrike.
You! If I play rook f4, my computer will blow up and the lecture will end.
Do it.
So I'm like, oh boy, I got all my pieces ready to go to e4. I'm the best. Okay.
Or not.
Now he did it again, Britney Spears style.
Oh.
Okay, so was knight takes pawn good for white or good for black?
Black.
Close. I'll give you one more guess.
White.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you take check, notice it's check because I said so. No, and what would Gregory Kaidanov say? He would say black is up a king. Okay, this guy's 1900, so that should beat him, right?
Oh, yeah.
That should do it. Still theory. Where's your knight going? I'm just wondering. That's all. Just wondering. Oh, that's where it's going. Resigns. He didn't know the theory. He knew knight f6, knight g8, knight f6, knight g8, knight f6, knight g8, knight f6. But then he didn't know knight g8.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
X-Cam.
oh, he didn't know that. Ridiculous. Yeah, horrible. This is a kid's class, if you can call them kids. 2, 4, 6, 8 kids. Terrible. Aren't you guys ashamed that your brethren didn't show up? They look pretty ashamed. Okay, no talking. Yeah, this is live right now. They can hear you. We trade. No screaming. Raise your hand if you want to say something. Don't raise your hand. You.
It's not a one.
Don't talk unless you raise your hand. And don't raise your hand.
Why you?
All right, don't talk unless you raise your hand. We do have security here. Black plays b5. That pawn's hanging. It's free. That's called the Benko Gambit. The Benko Gambit was named after who? Mr. Gambit. Ask me why. I'm going to say I don't know. Okay, and then I castled. So Notice every move I make, every breath I take. Man, F5 wins a piece, E5 wins a piece, King F2 wins a piece, Queen H6 wins a piece. Damn. Exactly. If he takes, I'll play knife F5. It's true. Where was I going to mate him? I forgot. Now he made a good move. So I got really mad and I called the director. I said, come on, you know this guy. He can't make a good move. We all agreed and he'd take it back. You see all these pawns that are in red? And you see all these pawns that are in green? Because it's like Christmas time. I'm going to tell you a shocking story. They're all protected. We need to build a wall. Exactly. Build the wall. Lock somebody up. Something dark side. Trump 2020, no. How many classes did we used to have? Archer. Incorrect. Ocean.
4.
4? What are you playing golf? What are you, Donald Trump? Are you that evil or no?
No.
Not yet. You're too young. You'll get there, right?
Not yet.
Right? Trump's your favorite?
No.
No? You know, her, not you. Have you heard of Donald Trump? Say no.
Say no.
What? What was I going to say? Let's see. Trump's no good. Okay. Yeah, I took my own bishop. Yeah, worse than I thought. No, the first class, I said mate, and this kid goes, wait a minute, you could do the win a rook and a queen. Yeah. And I was like, but I made him. He's like, but you could have won a rook. And I was like, isn't mate better? And he was like, okay, maybe. But why didn't you win the rook? And I was like, what? Black has one legal move. Can you find it?
There's 2 of them.
No, there's one. I wouldn't lie to you. Grandmaster.
Oh yeah, there's one.
Yeah. The other one's illegal, whatever that one was. Yeah. And now, shocking the whole audience, and those of you at home, you guys got to calm down at home. No. Have a seat. You might fall to your chair. White has made in one move, but it's really hard. It's hard. It's hard. But it's hard.
I don't know.
We'll call it a random student. You.
Move the pawn to g4.
Your dad should whisper again. I don't think that's me. Because I could take the pawn, I can move my king. There's actually mate in one move. Are you shocked?
Queen to h3.
Yeah, that's mate. Yeah. Mate's good because you win. Knife f5, and black would resign. For example, a6, boo. Knight f5 resigns. If you don't believe me, let's turn on the computer for nothing. If we castle, we lose a knight for nothing.
Knight f5?
Knife f5.
Knife f5.
Yeah, now you got it. I think he's got it. Okay, don't sue me, whatever movie that is. Okay. Draw arrows for the crowd. Oh, I should do that. Wait, I could draw arrows. Yay, look at me. I'm Sandra Oh. Yes. Yay, I'm the best person in something land. Draw agreed. Happy 80th birthday. Yay. Could you play some music, please? Sure. Lullaby and good night. May your... Man, I can't say that. Whew. Man, I almost said it too. Oh man, I would have banned myself. 243 centidues, never play 243. Today, the kids are going to be quieter than usual because it's going to be on the internet, this class, and you can see yourself. Except you won't see yourself, you'll see me. I'm attacking his knight. Shh. I'm attacking his knight. And then your last term, you're like 1397 or something. So you can come to both classes. Yeah, the more classes you come to, the more I get paid. Okay, also you guys didn't donate lately. Terrible. You thought I was terrible. Look at you. Look in the mirror. Don't do that. It'll break. Bishop d3, retreating like a... Frenchman. He's in New Orleans, so of course. No, I retreated like a Frenchman. Bishop e6. And so now he's losing a knight, and he should lose the game. But he was playing me, so he had a chance. So my knight's attacked twice, and I can't defend it. My bishop's not defended. Man, I could have made a much better joke. Edit that, kid. I beat him in 17 moves. You know why? I was black. Okay. And he did something you never heard of called removing the defender. Okay? And I've told you this story before. You want to rob a bank, and then you're like, oh, it's Sunday. I guess I'll go to kids' class. Okay? And you go to the bank, and you're all ready to rob the bank, but there's a security guard there. So you go home and cry. What you should have done is brought a donut with you. Then you put the donut outside. The security guard goes and gets it. Then you rob the bank. Now, Tall occasionally would drink alcohol and occasionally would smoke. Okay? But Tall was born sick, like Lady Gaga. And this is called the Valimirovich attack, named after Mr. Attack. Very good. Now Bishop D7, which looks innocuous, right, Archer?
Sure.
Okay. It looks like Bishop D7, he's developing his bishop, so what? Not so what, so Mamajarov. Two, So he's playing a good defensive game. It's a very sharp Sozin with checkmates. Every move he makes is boring and defensive. Somehow I won. I'm white, and we played your favorite opening, the Nimzo Indian, named after which grandmaster?
Nimzo Indian.
That was his name, Nimzo Indian. He had a funny name.
But that's what the master does, or the blindfold player. He doesn't put a blindfold on. He sits there with his back to the people that he's playing. What we saw today was a grandmaster player with a nearly photographic memory. He visualizes it as if a camera was looking down, as if he was looking through a camera that's looking down.
Now, you can take the knight or go back. I've done both, but not at the same time. All right. Now, I know Arthur pretty well. He doesn't play like this. This is when he was young and foolish. 8. Now he's 10, double digits. Now he plays solid. Candy doesn't taste good to him anymore. Double digits. Been married and divorced twice. Since this game. Yeah. Okay. One of his kids is in college. Man. The other one, we won't talk about him. What a disappointment. Okay. How could I raise my hand? You. Incorrect. You. Yeah, give me the move. Even with this pawn here?
Yes.
You mean no? Then his pawn would take and I would cry. Also, you played this tournament. And you played. And you get a new car. Did Archer play? I think so. You guys are telling the wrong jokes. Didn't you get the script I sent you? No, because theory and practice are the same in theory, but not in practice. Okay, I try to remember. Yeah. All right. I said theory and practice. You don't know that one. You come to all my lectures. Man, you take notes. It's in your notes somewhere. Okay, in theory it's in his notes, but not in practice. All right, so Arthur wins, hooray, and his opponent cries. And I'm not kidding about that either. Yeah, at the World Youth and World Cadet, the only question I ask my students is, did your opponent cry? 50-50. And what was my favorite answer? Who remembers previous lectures? What was my favorite answer when I asked that? You.
Yes.
That's just the usual answer. I had a much better answer than that. The game was about 30 moves, and my students said, my opponent started crying on move 12 and did it through the rest of the game. And I was like, and what's funny was, it was the last round. So I was thinking, the kid cried for 11 rounds? What? After round 11, you're like, all right, I won't cry anymore. Like, I've already lost 6 games. Hey, he cried for the whole game. Wow. Okay, I gave him an extra treat. That was good. Okay. Because making your opponent cry, that's what chess is all about. Now, black is in Wang Chung. Zugzwang. Black can't do Vishwa nothing. It's true. Yeah, he can't do any of the white's pieces are all over. Black is defending against knight c5, but it's not a threat. This is called the Ken West syndrome. And Grandmaster Ken West is currently playing in Vegas and getting recognized. He was posting on Facebook, I'm walking in Vegas, and they're like, you're Ken West? And he's like, yeah. You're the Ken West? And he's like, I'm a Ken West. Yeah. So Ken West and Mike Kummer, irrespective of their playing ability, get recognized all over the country because of our videos.
He's got something. Simon, what'd you get there?
I actually got some
We're having
chocolate.
a freeway. Let me get some of these nuts in my mouth.
For the last You're getting nuts. Come on, Ben, show it to me.
Okay, that's what she said. Okay, let's go here. Yay.
And
hey, my
how
rating's
long-
really high. I got to play you more often.
We have now.
Good for my rating.
Okay, 7 o'clock.
My name is Grandmaster Ben Finegold. Ben is my middle name, obviously.